Okay, let's go to our glutes first of all. So your weights are optional. A little bit of your chest and your glutes. So we're going into our bridge position, feet side by side. Your hands are going to be your arms, even going to be 90-degree position by your side. Palms facing forwards and weights into your hands if you want to. If not, just imagine that you've got weights. Squeezing up to your bridge, we're going up, up, down. So slightly tuck under through your tailbone, use the lower abdominals, and squeeze the bottom as if you're picking up the winning lottery ticket with your butt cheeks. So we're squeezing and then releasing. If you want to, you're going to add the opposite arm. So as the bottom comes down, that's when you're going to push the arms up. If that confuses you, just do what feels right. It's not like essential to do this, but just makes your mind work a little bit harder. Squeeze the elbows, shoulder blades underneath you, pushing up towards the ceiling as you lower. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, down, squeeze. Now into singles if you can. If you're holding heavier weights, you might want to keep it slow. And if you feel like you're crunching into the lower back, then I want you to slow it down and just work through the glutes. Make sure you're activating through the glutes and through your tummy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Releasing down. Okay, into our core section. You might hold one weight for some of these, but mainly just focus on your core. Scoot through the tummy muscles, core nicely engaged. Arms up, slide the bibs in and down. You're crunching and reaching towards the calves or the ankles. Crunch into the waist. Done quite a bit for the waist. Crunch, 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 crunch. Reaching. Go for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Have a breather. Again, one weight into your chest. If you want to, make sure you've got a good grip. You're going up and down, alternating each leg. Your crunch is up towards the foot, up towards the ceiling, towards a straight leg. Don't worry if it doesn't go straight. It's not about flexibility. Pushing up and down. Up, down, up, down. Harder option if you want to. Bring your knees in, extend both legs, and then just bring them in. Optional, you can stay with those singles with your feet down, just extending one leg instead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 2 more, up, down. 1 more time, up, down. Okay, one last exercise. Place your weight down, bring yourself up to a seated position. Elbows flat behind you. We're going to work through the triceps and through the core. Flex your feet. Move myself back a little bit. We're going forwards and back, down. Now, in this one, elbows don't have to touch the floor, but they're going straight back behind you. And you're pushing into the heel of the hand. Down, up, down, up. If you prefer, single legs is your easier option. Working through those triceps, through the core, out and in. Out, in, out, in. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take a rest over those legs. And let's move into your stretch. So make sure your weights are out the way. You don't need those for the stretch. We're going to extend your legs out in front and stretch through those hamstrings to begin with. Arms come all the way up and then fold forward. Relax and release and just breathe into that stretch all the way down the back of the legs. You might feel the lower back. You don't have to touch your toes. Just go to where you can. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease yourself out. Come around to the side and stretch through those quads. So finding a zigzag position with your legs, leaning over to one side, taking hold of the ankle and just easing the leg back, squeezing through the glutes. Feel that stretch from your hip all the way down towards the knee, down the front of the thigh. Always go a little bit deeper if you want to. Ease the leg back. Try and find that natural stretch. Switch sides, bringing yourself up and over. Finding your way again into that zigzag position. So you take hold of the ankle, draw the leg back again. You might be higher, resting the knee down. You might be a little bit lower, opening out the front of the thigh. Breathe. Take a breath. Gradually release. We'll stretch through the upper body. Feel free to come to standing for this one if you find sitting is uncomfortable. We'll round through the back, press the hands forward, tuck your chin, and just feel that stretch across the upper back. From here, just release. You're going to turn your palm forwards towards me, so your fingertips are down, and then just add a light stretch. Switching sides, again, fingertips go down, adding a light stretch. And then for the chest and for the triceps, bringing the arms around, clasp the hands, open out, feel the length, feel the stretch. Take your gaze slightly up, open out through the heart. And gradually release. Bringing one hand behind you, easing it back, maybe just slightly going over the side. Feel the length into the waist. And switch. Good. And what is your side stretch? So you're reaching and lengthening. Pull the rib up and away from the hip. And then switching sides, reaching, lengthening, stretching. And then release it. Roll your shoulders. Shake it out.